Hey everybody, welcome to Loser Talk. My name is Anton Schufert, I'm your host, and these are our Week 4 predictions. So before we get started, let's get on the research glasses and the gambling hat. Let you know we're ready to take care of some business. First off, we're going to talk about the Dolphins over in London to take on the Raiders. They're 3.5-point favorites. I like the Dolphins in this game. I like the way the Raiders are improving, but just betting wise, I haven't been able to depend on them since ever. So I'm going to go with the Dolphins. Next up, we have the Bears. They are a home underdog in the division against the Packers. Well, you know how I feel about that. I'm going to take the Bears at plus 2.5. Next up, we got the Texans, 3.5-point favorites over the Bills. This is a difficult game to pick because we don't know about the health of Arian Foster. If Arian Foster is healthy, I like the Texans in this game to cover the 3.5. If he's not, I like the Bills. I'm going to assume he's going to be okay. I'm going to go with Arian Foster and the Texans at 3.5-point favorites. Next up, we have the Colts, 7.5-point favorites over the Titans. This is an easy game to pick for me. I like the Colts to win it. The Ravens, 3.5-point favorites over the Panthers. I like the Ravens in this game. The Panthers gave up a lot of running yards to the Steelers. I expect the Panthers defense to play a little bit better, but without Greg Hardy, they can't really pressure the passer. And without a proper running game, they can't really score. So I'm going to go ahead and pick the Ravens at 3.5-point favorites. Next up, we have the Lions on the road against the Jets. I'm taking the Lions here at 2.5-point favorites. The Jets, they're just too inconsistent. And you can't really depend on Geno Smith at all after what I've seen on Monday night. Next up, we had the Steelers, 7.5-point favorites over the Bucs. I do expect the Bucs to play better. I don't think they can cover the 7.5 they're being given. So I'm going to go with the Steelers to win this game at home. The 49ers are 5.5-point favorites over the Eagles. Now, I think the 49ers can win this, but I think the Eagles cover the 5.5 they're being given. So I'm going with Philadelphia to win that one. The Chargers are double-digit favorites over the Jets. And I hate double-digit spreads, I really do. But it's more difficult to pick the Jags. So I'm going to go ahead and pick the Chargers at 13.5-point favorites. The Vikings are 2.5-point underdogs to the Falcons. So I'm going to pick the Falcons to win this one. The Falcons can cover 2.5 versus the Vikings and their rookie quarterback. The Saints, 3.5-point favorites over the Cowboys. In this particular game, I expect a back and forth game here, but because the Cowboys are running the ball so very well, I'm going to pick the Cowboys to cover the 3.5. And then finally, we have the Chiefs at 3.5-point underdogs to the Patriots. The Chiefs are at home, and the Chiefs ran the ball well against the Dolphins. And if you run the ball well, you can beat the Patriots, especially keeping Tom Brady off the field. Their defense, their run defense is suspect right now. So I'm going to go with the Chiefs in this game. All right, those are all 12 games. I'm going to post my parlays that I picked, of course, in the recap, and we can see how I did. Thanks a lot for watching Loser Talk. My name is Anton Schufert, and I hope you're making some money out there.